Good morning. Hi. It's me, your friend Ronald Holjanetsky III, just chilling in my recliner. Hey Dave Stoffel, good to see you, man. Man, Dave is awesome. So cool. Hey Michael, good morning. Hi Cindy. Woohoo. Cindy's here. It's time to party. Party at 7 a.m. Hi Paula. Yeah, it's not just me, it's my beautiful partner Kelly is here. You won't see her on screen, but you may hear her laughing as I tell funny jokes. You may hear her singing along as we sing a song later. So, good to see you all. Hi Stacy. Hi Doug. My man Doug. Good to see you, buddy. Dave Ship, good to see you, man. Hope you're recovering well from last week. Wow, Paula has the day off and she got up early. You know what, Paula? I have the day off too. Today's Martin Luther King Jr. Day and I have the day off work. And I got up early to do this too. So yeah, let's go. Hi Heather. I'm just saying hi to everyone as they come on, give people time to show up. Hi David. Happy snow day. Yeah, snow day on our day off. A lot of us have the day off. And we got all this snow to enjoy. But hey, at least we don't have to worry about trying to drive in it. Some of us do, and if you do, be safe out there. Man, I love seeing you all this morning. Yeah. Hey David. David Corwin, my man. David, aka Dizzle Sizzle. That's the nickname I gave him, so if you see him, call him Dizzle Sizzle. Hey Gladys. Oh, so good to see you. Gladys always has that infectious smile. Oh, Dave Stoffel's not off today, man. Hard worker. You go, boy. Oh, man. It's going to be a great day. Either way, whether you're working or not. Man, I love seeing all you guys. I had a great day. I was really excited to get back to church yesterday after missing a week, recovering from surgery. It was so nice to see everybody. Had a ton of people come up and check on me, see how I was doing, and it was just great to be back with my church family. So, had tons of people visit, and Michael's off every day. Off. Just a little bit off, but in a great way. Hey, Kelly Janetsky. Kelly Janetsky is watching. It's good to see you.
You can actually see me.
Yeah. Diane. Oh, Miss Diane. She's so awesome. We just have so many awesome people at this church. It's incredible. And I'm so genuine when I say that because it's just, oh man, that's one of the reasons I love going to church is seeing everybody, saying hi, getting all the hugs, the high fives, getting the smiles. We've got a lot of people with infectious smiles. Diane's one of them. So, good to see you, Diane. Diane is Kate Nicholson's grandma, and Kate, aka Kate the Great, is my daughter. Hi, Betty. Kate is one of my daughter's best friends. They hang out all the time. They might as well live together. They're at one or the other houses all the time. Oh, man. So, I don't know if you guys were at church yesterday. If you were, if you watched online, we got started on what is going to be this week's topic, which is passionate worship. Mindy gave an awesome message on, why we worship and how we worship. And it was just an amazing Sunday. We had an extra song, one more song than usual. Had a great time of worship. Meredith and Grace led us and did an awesome job. I'm just so thankful for Meredith and how she has led our worship team at church, and developed some amazing singers. And it makes for such a good time when we all come together and sing. It's so awesome. Hey Pat, good to see you, man. My Taco Bell buddy. Hey Pat Mullinex. if you see him in the comments there. Yeah, he's a big fan of Taco Bell. So if you ever want to do something nice for Pat, take him out to lunch at Taco Bell on a Sunday. So much fun, anyways. Uh, but yeah, it was an amazing time of worship. I loved it. It was so nice, especially after coming back after a week off. And so anyway, this week we're going to talk about passionate worship and some different topics. So like today we're going to be talking about worship in song, different ways to worship, and some different places you can worship and how to worship there. So I get to start us off this week with worship in song, and I'm so excited. I think Mindy set that up on purpose, or whoever did, just because I'm a music guy and help serve on the worship team. But I just love music so much. It's a passion of mine. So when Mindy was talking yesterday about what is that one thing you could talk about, and for me it is music. Whether it's bands, whether it's the worship genre, music in general, or even music theory, which is not even every music person's favorite. For some reason I love music theory. I like talking about what key a song is in, or talking about the Nashville number system, or transposing, or how to build a chord, etc. All those kind of things. I get nerdy about that kind of stuff. And so what I love is that when I go to church, I get to find, we all have different things that we're good at or that we're passionate about, and get to apply that. And I get to do that at church on Sundays with some amazing people, like Dizzle Sizzle, who's incredible on the keys. And so being able to talk today about worship and song is an amazing opportunity. I just love it. I love worshiping God through song. And music is one of these things. It's like this universal language. It's something that is really powerful in some ways that we can talk about, and even in some ways that we can't really describe. Music was created by God as one way to worship Him. There's many ways to worship Him, but music and singing is one of those ways. And music has this way of just moving people. It can influence entire generations. We've seen that through music over the decades. When you start talking about some of the biggest names in music, the Beatles, Michael Jackson, all these people that were amazingly talented, and they had a way to use their gift in singing to influence people. And you can see how powerful that is. It can influence people either way, towards God or away from God. And, when you think about how powerful it is in every one of our lives, whether or not you might not be able to sing or be good at music, not all of us are. And so I can barely sing. I can play little drums and a little guitar and stuff, but, we're not all Meredith Grey, okay? What up, Jeremiah Bullfrog? So you might not be able to sing, but what's amazing is the music is just so powerful in our lives. So you might be, think about this, I've heard Mindy talk about this, and Justin, when we think about music that we grew up on, if we're older, like me, I'm a whopping 38 years old, I know. I think about the music I grew up on. For me, it was DC Talk all the way. Where are my DC Talk fans at? Comment your favorite DC Talk song. Oh, man. And so, music has this way of moving us and influencing us, and God made our brains to respond to melody and rhythm in a way like nothing else. As a way of going into our minds and our souls and being able to recount that when we need it. So you might be going around doing chores at the house and you start singing something that maybe you haven't heard for a long time. For me, it's things like verses from DC Talk's song, Love is a Verb. Ever heard Love is a Verb? L-U-V, love is a verb. Jesus Freaks, what's up? That was a great song. Oh, let me give you a little rhyme from Jesus Freak. There was a man with a tat on his big fat belly. It wiggled around like marmalade jelly. It took me a while to catch what it said. I had to match the rhythm of his belly with my head. Jesus saves is what it raved in the typical tattoo green. He stood on a box in the middle of the city and he claimed he had a dream. Yeah, that's circa 1995, if you don't know. I mean, I can just recount that like nothing. And that's how music has a way of influencing us. And I love rap because if you can't sing, we can all rap. Okay, we can all come around rap. And so it's just incredible. Yeah, Jeremiah got confused. He thought that was the real Toby Mac for a second. No, it's me, Rizzle Dizzle, the Rat King. But when we take that power of music and we focus it on worship towards God, I think when we take the power of music without God in it is powerful enough. God made it that way. And when we take that and we focus it on worship towards God, it does something amazing spiritually. And Mindy talked about some of those things yesterday, about how it satisfies that innate nature, that innate need for relationship. We're looking for relationships. So if you're struggling with relationships, don't have any, need some, sing a song to God. It draws, as we draw near to Him, He draws near to us. And so when we sing songs to Him, He loves that so much. Even if you suck at singing, He loves to hear you sing. And it's different for everybody else. If you go to audition for, American Idol, if you go to sing for a record label, if you go to audition for the Impact City worship team, even, you got to be able to sing. But to sing beautiful worship to God, you don't have to. He loves it when you sing. And that's the great thing. And so we're going to take a look at a verse real quick. And then we're going to sing a song here, and we're going to get on with your day, so it won't be too much longer. But let's take a look at Psalm 100. What I love about this verse, one thing I love about this verse, is it's super easy to remember. If you have trouble memorizing verses, like where they are, like I can remember what a lot of them say, but remembering where they are can be tough. This one's easy. Psalm 100, keeping it 100. And it's the first two verses. Make a joyful noise to the Lord, all the earth. Serve the Lord with gladness. Come into His presence with singing. I love it. Here's the thing. And I just realized something. I'm a guy who says, here's the thing. I just realized that. Anyway, here's the thing about this verse. Make a joyful noise, all the earth. Sometimes we don't feel like making a joyful noise, but what I love about this is it says to do that. And, talking about how powerful music is, music takes and kind of wrangles, like a cowboy, our emotions. Think about, when you hear music, how it stirs up emotions. It might stir up happiness, might stir up feelings of feeling sentimental, sadness, remembrance, things like that. It takes it like a cowboy with his rope. It grabs our emotions and it pulls it into whatever we're singing. And so when we do this, even when we're not feeling joyful, that might be one of the best times to sing, because it takes that emotion that we're feeling that's not joyful, and it puts that perspective on what's true about God. And so what I love about this, make a joyful noise unto the Lord. Even when you don't feel like it, sing a song. The best way to spread holiday cheer, singing loud for all to hear, right? So we can do the same thing with worship. So when we don't feel like it, we can sing a song. And this verse is one of the reasons why we start off our church services with singing. It says, come into His presence with singing. It's a great way to start. And one of the reasons is what we're talking about is that it helps align our perspective. Like Mindy talked about yesterday, it aligns our perspective with God. So I like to think about it like this. Whatever we're going through, if we're going through a storm, we might not be, but a lot of times we are, or someone we know is. I see it kind of like an eagle flying above the storm. We might be going through a storm, but when we start worshiping God, it takes our perspective higher, and we start flying like an eagle above the storm. And so that's what's amazing. When we sing first, when we start our church services off with singing, it helps align our perspective with God, and it helps soften our heart, to hear what Justin or Mindy or whoever's speaking that day has to say. Because if we just start talking about, and Mindy and Justin, they bring amazing messages every week. I literally get something out of it every week. But starting off with worship helps to get me to this place where I can really receive it. And it's amazing how that works. So here in a second, we're going to sing. We're going to just sing through a couple bars of the song we sang yesterday. It's called Gratitude by Brandon Lake. What song did you sing getting ready for surgery? I don't remember. It's kind of out of it. Jesus, take the wheel, Kelly says. We're going to take a minute to sing this song, Gratitude by Brandon Lake. And this is such a great song. Mindy's the one that suggested we do this, and I love it because the lyrics really get our perspective to an attitude of gratitude, which is one of the best perspectives we can start every day off, is just remembering whatever's going on. I mean, I had surgery. I tore my Achilles, but let me tell you something. It was my left foot and not my right foot, and I was grateful for that. Because with the right foot, I can still drive. With the right foot, I can still play the drums. Oh, thank the Lord. Thank you, Lord. Because I love playing the drums. And so it's amazing. And just imagine a Sunday without worship. Can you imagine? I mean, sometimes we can try to explain what music does, but sometimes just experiencing it, there's just things we can't put into words. It's just powerful the way God made it, and we can't even understand everything about Him. So, anyway, so let's do that. I'm gonna get this set up here. We're gonna sing "Gratitude" by Brandon Lake, and I've got a little background pad to go along with it. Could I express all my gratitude? I could sing these songs as I often do, but every song must end, and you never do. So I throw up my hands and praise you again and again, 'cause all that I have is hallelujah, hallelujah. And I know it's not much, but I've nothing else fit for a king, except for a heart singing hallelujah. I've got one response, I've got just one move. With my arms stretched wide, I will worship you. So I throw up my hands and praise you again and again, 'cause all that I have is a hallelujah. And I know it's not much, but I've nothing else fit for a king, except for a heart singing hallelujah, hallelujah. shy on me, lift up your song. 'Cause you got a lion inside of those lungs. Get up and praise the Lord. Come on, my soul, don't you get shy on me, lift up your song. 'Cause you've got a lion inside of those lungs. Get up and praise the Lord. Come on, my soul, don't you get shy on me, lift up your song. 'Cause you've got a lion inside of those lungs. Get up and praise the Lord. So I throw up my hands and praise you again and again. 'Cause all that I have is a hallelujah, hallelujah. And I know it's not much, but I've nothing else fit for a king except for a heart singing hallelujah. It's so good to see you guys this morning. Hey, thanks for putting up with my 7 a.m. voice. You know, I practice these songs ahead of time, but when you sing at 7 a.m., it's tough to get started. And anyway, so good to see you guys. Hope you have a great day. We're going to pray here real quick and then get on with it. Lord, I thank you so much for your word, for how much it teaches us. Lord, we come to you today with singing in our hearts. We thank you that no matter how good it sounds here on the earth to us, that it's beautiful to you when we sing it with passionate worship. We just love you so much, and we thank you for your goodness. In Jesus' name, amen. Have a good day, guys.